We are going to catch the bobbin thread. The first thing you're going to do is take your finger and hit the slide release button, and there's an arrow pointing to the right. So you're going to take that button, push it over to the right, and pop the hook release, the hook cover plate out from the bobbin case. The hook cover plate is also known as a slide plate, and that's what I'll probably be referring it to as a slide plate. This also has a diagram on how to thread your bobbin also. So you can see that you have your bobbin inside the bobbin case and that the thread is going between the tension spring blades. And those have to be hooked, that thread has to be hooked in that tension spring blade inside the bobbin case. Okay, now the first thing you're going to do is you want to make sure that your thread unwinds correctly before you put it into the bobbin case. Now the red one looks like a number 9 or a letter Q. The blue one, the thread is coming off the left side and it forms a letter P. This is the one we want to use. So if it is a 9 or a Q, then you flip it over so it looks like a letter P. The thread is coming off the left side and it's ready to put into the bobbin case. So now we're going to take our bobbin, place it into the bobbin case, and we are going to start, we're going to take our thread and we're going to hook it. There is an opening right in the front where those tension spring blades are located. There is an opening right in the front, right where my nail is pointing to that opening. You're going to start your thread here, and you can see that there's an arrow pointing over to the left. So that's why you've got to make sure that the thread is coming off the left side also. So you're going to take your thread and you're going to slide it as far to the left as it will go. And there we go. It's as far as it'll go. Sometimes you can even put your finger on top of it so you can hold on to it and hook it as far as it'll go, so it doesn't keep unwinding as you're pulling the thread, and then you're wasting a lot of thread. Okay, the next step is now we're going to catch our bobbin thread. So our bobbin thread is going to actually come up through here. Now, as a review, we have the presser foot, the feed dogs are below here, the throat plate is the silver piece, inside is your bobbin case where your bobbin goes, and we're ready to catch our bobbin thread or catch our fish. Now to catch your fish, we're going to say that your thread that you threaded the needle with is your fishing pole. So when you have your fishing pole, we want to hold on to the fishing pole, which is the red thread. Now you can see I have two colors. My top thread is pink, my bobbin thread is blue. When you're first learning how to thread the machine, it's always good to have two colors of thread, because then you can see the difference and you can see it catching your bobbin thread. So it's always good to use two colors when you're first practicing. Normally when we sew, we use the same colors, but when we want to practice, it's good to use two different colors. Okay, let's get a little closer here. So the first thing you're going to do Again, you're going to hold on to your fishing pole with your finger on the left side. Now watch the bobbin very carefully. You're going to see, I'm going to turn the hand wheel toward myself, and I'm going to keep turning, and you're going to see that pink thread swing right across the bobbin thread, and you'll stop. Then you're going to take the fishing pole and you're going to pull up towards the ceiling, and then the loop is your fish. We caught the fish, and with a pointed object like a pair of scissors or a pencil, I'm going to use a pencil to get my fish out of the water, and I'm going to pull that loop until the tail of the thread comes through and you caught your fish.